Hi, my name is Muhammad Adil, and today we are going to discuss about our project. Yeah, yes, welcome to the final presentation. A full stack e-commerce platform designed to demonstrate how modern technologies like React.js and Superbase scalable solutions. Our team of 5 members collaborate over 8 weeks to deliver core features such as user authentication, product management, order tracking. Each member played distinct role, like Veksha led front-end development, Sachini designed the database, and me, Mohammed, implemented back-end logic, including product. Amritpal conducted testing, logged bugs, and ensured quality assurance. As a Gagandeep authorized technical documentations and supported back-end integration. The projects followed an agile methodology with weekly sprints and milestone tracking. We prioritized user requirement, focusing on our seamless shopping experience. And today we will walk you through a project architecture, key contributions from each team member, and the challenges we overcome. This presentation will also testing results. Let's dive into the technical details. Next slide, we're gonna explain by Upeksha.
Thank you, Adil. My name is Upeksha. As the front-end developer, my goal was to create a visually appealing and functional user interface that aligned with modern web standards. I started by prototyping the UI using Figma, ensuring alignment with user requirements such as responsiveness and accessibility. Using React.js and Tailwind CSS, I built dynamic components like product listening, cart functionality, and the checkout flow. One of the key challenges was integrating the admin dashboard, which required designing intuitive interface for managing product and orders. I used Next.js for server-side rendering and dynamic routing, ensuring fast loading time. To enhance user experience, I implemented dark mode and smooth animations using frame motion while optimizing performance with lazy loading and React Memo component efficiency. I also focused on cross-browser compatibility, testing the app on Chrome, Firefox, and Safari to ensure consistent behavior. Accessibility was prioritized using ARIA attributes and semantic HTML. The admin dashboard UI was a highlight featuring category filters, order status updates, and payment management cards. This required close collaboration with the backend team to ensure seamless API integration. Overall, the front-end work laid the foundation for user-centric e-commerce experience, balancing aesthetic with functionality. Presentation will continue by the Sachin.
Thank you, Priksha. And I'm Sachini. My role as the
Thank
database
you, Priksha.
administrator.
And I'm Sachini. My role as the database administrator was to design, implement, and maintain the Postgres scheme powering Minto. I began by defining the core tables, user products, orders, and payments. Relationships were established using foreign keys, ensuring referential integrity. For example, the orders table links to user and products, while the payments table connects to orders. To support the admin dashboards, I created views and stored procedures to retrieve summary statistics like total orders, completed payments, and category counts. Query performance was optimized using indexing on frequently accessed fields like product title and order status. I also integrated Superbase storage for managing product images, allowing admin to upload multiple images with the one designated as a thumbnail. Security was a priority, so I configure row-level policies in Superbase to restrict access based on user roles. Collaboration with the backend team ensured that the database changes align with API logic, such as auto-updating payment status when an order status changed. This structured approach ensured the database could scale with future enhancement with maintaining reliability and security. Next slide will be described by Mohammed Adil. Thank you.
My role is backend development. As a backend developer, my focus was on integration Superbase or storage by using Superbase client library, and I leveraged Superbase client library function will generated APIs for operations, but extended functionality with custom logic for complex features like order cancellation and status updates. And Superbase has the built-in user authentication with email and passwords, and table row level policies to restrict user authentication to authorized users. I collaborated closely with the front-end team to ensure APS endpoints match their needs, providing clear documentation for each route. Next slide, gonna explain by Amrit Pal.
Thank you, Adil. My name is Amritpal Singh. My role is question, answer, and testing. As the question answer lead, my role was to ensure the application met quality standard before deployment. I executed 10 plus test cases covering the critical features like user login, order cancellation, dark mode toggle bit, and admin dash, uh, dashboard interaction. For instance, I verified that the user could only cancel orders with specific status while admins had unrestricted access. Performance testing was another focus area after implementing lazy loading for product images and chasing strategy. I benchmark load times using browser dev tool, observing up to 30% improvement in page speed. I documented all bugs in GitHub issues, tracking progress, and coordinate with the developers for timely fix, browser compatibility, and test confirm and consist behavior across Chrome, Firefox, and Safari. And next slide for Gagandeep, please continue.
Hi, I'm Gagandeep Kaur. I wrote clear documentation for developer, including detail about how the API works. I also created easy guides for admin like API orders, API product, including what kind of data to send and expect. User to help the navigate the system. I update the setup and troubleshooting instruction to make development easy, including how to contact the Subabus and deploy to project with the versatile design of the presentation. I worked with the testing team to record test result and fix them. I created backend code to make sure it was clear and easy to understand. Finally, I helped write the final report and worked on presentation. Next slide, please. To help everyone understood how our work system is working, we created simple diagram that show the structure and the flow of the application. The entity relationship diagram show how user product orders and payment are linked, and the sequence diagram explain how user front end and back end interact during login placing the order, and the activity diagram show the step a user take a login confirming order, including choice like admin access or canceling the order, and the data flow diagram show how data move between user and system and the database. We also used RAC metrics to clearly show who is responsible for each task. These visual make it easier for everyone to understand how the app work. Sachni will present next slide.
Next, for me, 10 is from my.
Thank you, Gagan. And this slide shows the ERD diagram. The relationship between entities and entities of the database. There are 5 tables: users, products, orders, and payments. Shows the relationship in the entity relationship diagram. It demonstrates the flow of the data between such entities as well as maintain referential integrity. The given diagrams gives a clear visual representation of the database scheme, which allows developers and other stakeholders to draw conclusions about the data structure and interconnections. And Amripat will explain the next slide. Thank you.
Thank you. This diagram show how the interaction between the user front end and auto backend takes place in the order placing process. It brings to forth the stream of data flows between user input and our database. This diagram will show what happens in the system when a user makes an action and how the backend will perform a transaction with the minimum number of errors and delay. And next slide, please continue, my friend.
Thank you, Amritpal. The activity diagram is an illustration of the flow through the process the user goes through to log into the system under order placement and managing orders by the admin. This diagram enables locating decision points and making the experience of the user simple and concise, especially to order management by the admins. Thank you. Next slide will continue by the Adil.